First play of the drive for the Bulldogs. And if they go to the run, you can expect QB2 to be involved. He leads this team in rushing yards. And he doesn't... waste any time picking up the first. He opens that series with an excellent run. You know, going back to signing day, I got to say, despite the crazy number of people who came out to see QB2 in person here today, there are so many more following him on social media, waiting on any kind of announcement. Truly, the level of interest is like nothing I've ever seen. Complete to Matthews. And he's inside the 10 as he picks up the first down. From the 8-yard line, it's first and goal. From the gun, it's QB2. Now he brings, and he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They are running away with this game. Here's Myers now for the extra point. And they add yet another point. One of many in this matchup. They're up big right now.
Let's go.
Ready now for the kick. And he's down at the 35. Still in search of their first touchdown. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to get something going on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. So Coach Fetu spelled F-E-T-U. For the longest time, I was pronouncing it Coach Feta, like feta cheese. So let's just say I'm thankful he's a forgiving guy for as big a guy as he is. Knight is picked off. Intercepted by Ellington. At the halfway point of this 3rd quarter, it's first down. He tosses right. And they bring him down after a short pickup. And it was only a matter of time, right? Reggie just told me the hashtag QB2 to the U is a thing. Gotta love social media. And let's be honest, you just know Miami's been selling this kid on the incredible tradition they have at the QB position. Wait, maybe not. He's on the move. Completes that throw to Hawk on the screen. Past the marker. Great footwork. Loses the defender. And he picks up a hefty chunk of yards before he's out of bounds. A 27-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Lined up in the backfield, there's Sammy Hawk. Now from the red zone, it's QB2. And that's nearly picked off after the deflection. Following a close call, here's 2nd down. Still looking to throw, it's QB2. Throws into the flat for Hawk. And he's down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And that makes it 3rd and 8. The defense is set up for the pass. So it's a jet sweep. Watch the receiver. And he'll be marked out at the 11. Interesting call here. They're going to keep the punt team on the sideline for this 4th down. A little trickery here. Gives it to his receiver. The gamble pays off. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They just continue to light up the scoreboard. And now it's time for the extra point. And he knocks it through. Our score now, 41-0. Everyone's lined up, ready for the kick. First play of the drive for the Hawks. Let's see what the future holds on 1st and 10. The drive begins on the ground with throw. And all it takes is one play to move the sticks. A great run there. Now going back to Coach Fetu, someone who is universally beloved by players old and new, but he certainly got his quirks. If I gave him a dime for every time he said Samoan warrior style in a film study, I think he'd be a very rich person. One back, and he gets the carry. They're going to bring him to the ground after just a short pickup. Whistle blows to signal the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back shortly with the final stanza of the Midwest Prep Showcase. 3rd down from the gun. And his tight end comes up with the catch over the middle. A 22-yard gain and a 1st down and much, much more. Out of the gun, it's Knight. Times it to Monroe on the slant. Oh, and that's a solid hit. Even I could feel that ball. 18 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the gun, inside handoff. Oh, and he's brought down for a loss of yards. Needing this drive to finish in the end zone. It's 2nd and long. They'll go with the run. And he's taken down at the 15. A gain of 5 on the play. So it'll be 3rd and 7. Getting ready for the shotgun snap. Here's Knight. Drops back to throw here on 3rd. So that falls incomplete, but there is a flag down. Here's the call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Come on, man. So it's roughing the passer, and it'll cost them 15 yards. They'll go with the run, and he'll make his way forward to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 5 on the play, and now it's 2nd and goal. Going with the run. Ooh, and a crack of those pads sends an echo across the field. What a hit. 2 yards closer to the end zone now. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll go with the run. And look at that. Tackled for a loss, sending this offense backwards. Playing it safe, they'll try a short kick. Sutherland's kick is good. And they're finally on the scoreboard. So the scoreboard reads 41-3. He fields it at the 2. Waves off a would-be tackler. Good-looking return. And you know what? Those are the ones you tell your buddies, bro, I was this close to breaking that one. The Bulldogs send out their offense, and they've got a sizable advantage on the scoreboard. Throwing to start the drive. Here's QB2. Matthews is wide open. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. A 25-yard gain. And that's a first down and then some. Here's QB2 to start the series. Now he's forced out of the pocket. And QB2 goes down for the sack. He couldn't elude the defense on that great pursuit. Needing to make up some ground. It's second and long. Out of the gun, it's QB2. Oh, change of plans. He tucks the ball. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. It's a 15-yard gain and a Bulldog first down. Working out of the pistol. On first down, he'll drop back. Ooh, and that's almost intercepted. But the drive will continue. Still 10 yards to go after that incompletion on first. He'll try again as he drops back. Now he tucks the ball, looking to run. He's going deep for... And that's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another... Score in his return. It's a legend in the making. Oh, they fake it. He's looking downfield. Caught at the 1. He's into the end zone. Give him 2 more. And that play call, not exactly sportsmanlike. We should be in for an interesting handshake between the coaches when this baby's over. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 30. Playing for nothing but pride at this point. It's first down. Throwing to start the drive. Here's Knight. And they can't make the connection, so it'll be second down. Following the incomplete pass on first down. Here's second down. Still looking to throw. It's Knight. Holds onto the ball as he takes a shot on that play. Following the takedown. And that will do it. The Bulldogs win the showcase. On behalf of everyone at EA Sports, I'm Kevin Connors, signing off.
This question is for both of you. What trait do you think will give you the edge at the next level?
I think my ability to break tackles when I have to take off is a dimension that most other QBs don't have.
Yeah, just playing devil's advocate. I mean, you might as well just be better off throwing the ball to me, right? But seriously, though, the past 2 years have really put things into perspective for me, and thanks to this guy, I'm just fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go to college and further my football career.
Well, okay, gang. I think that puts us in a great place to go ahead and find out where these two are going. All right, gents, who wants to go first?
I want you to have the honors. It's the least I could do for all you've done for me.
All right.
Oh, wow, man. Wow. So the decision is made. Tell us, when it came down to it, what led to this choice?
Well, there's been a lot of elite talent that have walked those halls, and I'd love to add my name to that storied list. Plus, the opportunity to play for a legend like Coach Miller is too much of a draw. Yeah, he's a guy that's had a ton of success with the school, and I think there's a lot I can learn from him.
All right. All right, Tommy. What you got for us?
Let's see. Who's it gonna be?
Whoa, Tommy, same question.
Well, isn't it obvious? I mean, Batman needs his Robin, and can't break up this dynamic duo. But in this case, I'm Batman and you're Robin. I never said I wouldn't try to win back my whole position.
More details rolling in, everybody. On today's crazy news, Coach Miller is stepping down from his illustrious college coaching career, and in his place, the school is promoting hotshot defensive coordinator Red O'Brien. Now, Coach O'Brien has been all the rage for quite some time, sitting at the top of a ton of schools' shortlist for head coaching gigs, but it sure looks like he's just going to stay put and take over the entire program. But what I really want to know is what it's going to mean for everyone's favorite dynamic duo, the Heartbreak Kids.
I know you've both been sitting patiently for the past 2 years, waiting for your shot, so I made a decision. Neither one of you will be starting.
Come on, Coach, give us a shot.
How many of those do you guys have? Now, as I was saying, neither of you will be starting, but both of you will be playing.
Coach, I'm sorry, but I'm not switching positions.
I'm not asking you to switch positions. You both get reps at QB. It's a defense-first team now, so I don't need your Heartbreak Kids nonsense. All I need is for one of you to manage things and make sure the offense doesn't give the game away, because my defense certainly won't. Understand?
But you've seen what we did in high school.
I don't care what the Heartbreak Kids did 2 years ago, son. I'm more concerned what you can do now in college and winning a lot more of these. So I'm gonna rotate you guys. I'm gonna stick with the hot hand until I see what I can get out of one of you. And you'll start the first half. If you do well enough, you'll stay in. If not, we'll see what Tommy's got.
Coach, you can't be serious.
You two are competitors, right? Well, that's how you're gonna have to approach this, as a competition. Now go on, get out of here.
EA Sports coverage of college football takes us to Miami, Florida, and Hard Rock Stadium for the 2019 Kickoff Classic and an early season matchup of powerhouses. It's the home state Florida Gators taking on the Clemson Tigers. College football is back here on EA Sports. The new season underway here in Miami. Taking it about the 1. Oh, nice move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10 now for Clemson. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That play right there, Charles, that is a prime example of why Coach O'Brien likes this young quarterback on the field, his ability to scramble.
And you talk about the ability to scramble, move his feet, quarterback run plays, you name it. Everything is in the playbook now when he comes on the field. And that's what you like because, you know, Coach O'Brien's background is defense. And as a defensive coordinator, what drove him crazy? Quarterbacks that can move.
But the coaches even said to us, Charles, that at times he reminds them of a running back.
Yeah, and they don't want to say it very loudly and take all the motivation away from this young man. But if they had to move him to running back full time, they'd be very confident that he'd be a good one.
12 yards there and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Running from the gun with Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry, 31 yards. And Clemson has taken the early lead. So they cap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Jennings on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
White looks to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz. And even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there. But I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. They go play action here on 1st down. Going up top for Miller. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's
going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is...
There he goes, left side.
And
he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Justice Watt, 52 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's White. Smith catches left side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Tigers 14. Gators nothing.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and
out of the gun, it's White.
45-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Smith. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. This is Ellington, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Ellington, the ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Kent Ellington, the ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
No good.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going deep this time for Mellon. And this will be caught at the 30.
Woo! Give me some.
And he will score. Touchdown Clemson. A big play there. 66 yards. And Clemson tacks onto their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. What a special moment for him. The first passing touchdown of his college career, and certainly a moment that he will never forget.
And it always helps to get that first one out of the way, doesn't it? I know right now that he just wants to go and jump to the top of the stadium and throw his hands up and exult a little bit. But he's had a chance to prove that he can do it now. He got it done. It's been a long time in the making. Now he's just got to harness that emotion and continue to play.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
35-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
The 33-yard line.
To throw again on second down. White, he hits Beasley right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Ellington, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line.
Jennings. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Back at the 41.
Here's White throwing on 3rd and long. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This is fielded at the 7. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Intercepted.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down.
20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. And with that, we reach halftime in Miami in the opener to this college football season. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Gators 6.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
The tackle made
and a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Donnie Simpson, 55 yards. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. This offense. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A gain there of 21 yards. These college offenses, Charles, so wide open. There's an example right there that we just saw. And let me ask you, how does a college offense differ from an NFL offense, or does it?
Well, it still does, Brandon, because NFL offenses, while they're continuing to embrace what the colleges are giving them more and more, they're still not playing at Still some differences in what we're seeing, but for me, speed and pace of play for college offenses still ahead of what we see in the NFL.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
White's pass intended
from the snap. He certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Back to the air on second down. White. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The open man is Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. The Gators now with a first and goal.
Tigers 30, Gators 6.
Operating from the gun. White to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
To throw is White. Gonna throw on third and goal. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down to the 35. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
5-yard line.
Clemson now with a 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Watt. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down. I tell you, you look around the college football landscape, there's some really good running backs this year. The draft projections really littered with that crop of players, and we've got a couple of them in our game here this afternoon.
And I'm glad that you pointed that out, partner, because we always talk about the guys who throw the football and the guys who catch the ball, but the runners are still vital. And that was a pretty good run right there. A good illustration of what he can do. And they're counting on those kind of runs to help them win their conference. Because you
touchdown, Clemson. I'll tell you what, a pretty special performance for his first ever start. Now with 3 touchdown passes.
Well, that's not a bad number to get things going, is it? Because let's face it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. White. That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, White. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. On the ground, Ellington. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. White. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Let's a terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 15. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. As we saw right there, they've got... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
The Gators take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
So things got off to a solid start. But after several weeks, you and Tommy had rotated quite a bit. Reminiscent of Michigan when Tom Brady and Drew Henson split snaps. That had to be frustrating for you both.
Some huge
Wake up.
news to get to, and none more intriguing.
What are these dishes doing at my feet?
Because it's time for you to start cleaning up your crap. These dishes have been lying in the sink for almost 2 weeks. I mean, look at this place. It's a disaster. You're leaving everything laying around. It's ridiculous.
Who crawled up your butt and died?
You.
Gross.
Hey, get up, man. I want to watch some TV. You've been laying out here all morning.
What's got you two all riled up?
Just turn up the volume, would you?
The Heartbreak Kids have gone from sensational dynamic duo to a sudden two-headed monster. And boy, this is an ugly one.
Hey, I thought I played pretty good out there.
This team still has not found its identity, and I know that Coach O'Brien claims that his two-quarterback system is matchup-based, but I gotta tell you, it sure looks like he still doesn't have a clue what's going on. As Coach Madden famously once said, if you've got two quarterbacks, you've got none. And right now, I gotta tell you, man, Coach O'Brien's indecisiveness with the most important position on the team is only gonna lead to problems on the field.
The answer is simple. Just start me.
That would make the situation worse. I mean, the team plays better when I'm on the field. Everybody knows that.
If I could just get into a rhythm, I'd be fine. Last thing I need is to be worrying about you breathing down my neck if I make one mistake.
Oh, you better believe it that I'll be there when you do.
Okay, I see what's going on here, guys.
I don't know what made you follow me here and try to win back your old position. I mean, you could have just kept the Heartbreak Kids going, or you could have went your own route on another team, but you decided to, what, come here and punish me? Is that it?
What are you talking about? You're the one who showed up and stole what was mine in the first place, okay? I'm supposed to be Batman, you're Robin.
Look, I get you're upset, but we're in this together.
No, we're not. I'm just gonna leave.
I don't know what his problem is.
You gotta go talk to him, man. Go clear the air.
He's the one with the problem. Look, if he wants to talk, he can come find me.
Jumping fiddlesticks.
This college football season has been a fun and wild one, and we are now down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. This afternoon, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on the Clemson Tigers. For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. Now Freese here as he's past the 30.
Clemson takes over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They will let him throw here on the very first play. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he's got Miller. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson. A big play there. 61 yards. And Clemson has taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
All right, we're talking new football here. We're talking new models, new paradigms, new ways of looking at things. They score, line up for the PAT, fake it, and go up 8-0. I'm kind of at a loss here because if I'm going to go for 2, I'm going to ask him to put the ball in the 2-yard line.
Exactly. Opening drive of the game, faking it is bold enough from the 15. That's quite another thing.
I know a lot of people fall back on analytics, but still, I think that person will tell you, put your offense in and go from the 2, not from the 15.
Still got it, though.
Yes, they did. Give them credit.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 23.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
And caught right side, Green. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Warner from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage. Good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this will be taken at the 13. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills wrong.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off right around the 33. As a coach, this is what keeps you up at night in the days leading up to this semifinal. You worry about the turnovers, and that's his first INT.
You're supposed to dwell on the positive, but you're exactly right. We don't know a coach out there that doesn't worry about what can go wrong, and this really shouldn't be a surprise. We knew they'd throw the kitchen sink at him defensively. Pressure, a lot of disguises and coverages. He's got a lot to wade through in this game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again. Warner. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Warner. That's complete, right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Horns, 1st down.
Well, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
going for it with Martin. And he is in. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great effort there. Taking it in. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up. He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first.
Longhorns 7.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And they can't bring him down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Well, we discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead. Oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky. Get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to what we reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's Martin. He's going to begin on the ground. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 20.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Martin. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score.
Tigers 14. Longhorns 7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Martin. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, a give to Martin. There goes Martin, 1st down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll run on 1st down. Pierce. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Draw play. This is Martin. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Rolling out right. And he caught a receiver, and he's brought down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll buy some time running. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offense... The line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Past the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
14 more yards.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. A nice pass that time, and, you know, you think about this quarterback position as we get close to intermission. It's a tight ball game, but so far he's maintaining the lead. But you got to wonder. You got Tommy Matthews over, and he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run, and Clemson tacks on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Martin. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed... Clemson fans right now saying, Tommy who? Because it has been Texas offense at the line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage. Back at center. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 43 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, we dominate today.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Warner. And Walker with it over the middle. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. Darren Walker, 34 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 20.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. Pretty important third quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That first down there on a pickup of 25.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal.
The running game's played a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brought you.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
And he will take this in for a Clemson touchdown. Jackson Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Clemson tacks on to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So after the touchdown, Clemson back out there to kick this thing away. Slater on the return. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 30.